Have you ever looked into your backlog and just thought, why did I ever buy this? I thought I'd start a series where I take something out of my backlog and give it a review. If you're like me, you have a bunch of untouched games sitting in your library, but service games like Call of Duty and Overwatch keep distracting you from trying out most of them. So to make sure I use my time somewhat productively, let's take a trip back to the backlog and take a look at today's game, Cardpocalypse. Cardpocalypse is a card game with Hearthstone gameplay and a Yu-Gi-Oh plot. You play as Jessica, the new kid at school, and a huge fan of the Power Pets TV series and card game.
5 more minutes, Mom.
I gave you 5 more minutes. 10 minutes ago.
The game does require a lot of strategy, but luckily your mom just bought you one of the newest starter decks, so your whole day back at school you're absolutely dominating on the playground. You quickly become super popular, to the point where people even go to you to challenge Bruce, the school bully. He plays a good game, but sadly, you have the strongest card in the game. I activate my mom's credit card. With this, I can special summon the most overpowered characters from the store directly to my hand. And with my trap card, same day shipping, I can have the cards delivered in the same hour I ordered them. That's not possible! With Amazon Prime, anything is possible. Now, my minions, attack! No!
You don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action.
Sadly, you destroy him so hard that it opens a portal to the evil Power Pet universe, there's demonic goo everywhere, one of your friends goes missing, and the principal calls you in to take away your playing cards and to tell your parents. So the next day you have to start all over with a super basic starter deck that someone gave you out of pity.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
Now that all of your OP cards are taken away, this is the part where you get to learn more about the cards. Essentially, you start off with 1 energy, but you get an additional energy with each turn. Your champion is usually weak, but each one has the special ability that determines how you manage your army. And when your champion gets to half health, they go Mega, and their second ability activates. The champion I chose has a Swarm ability. Essentially, for every Swarm monster I play, they each gain 1 in attack. And since the monsters are low energy and have the ability to duplicate, the attack quickly ramps up. There's also minions with defend abilities that must be defeated before anything else can be targeted. Hidden minions can't be targeted until they attack first. Lethal monsters are weak, but minions they attack are defeated instantly. There's honestly a good amount of strategy here. And there are side quests here that give you powerful cards, but are also a fun throwback to early 2000s culture. There's an entire side quest where you have to round up people to attend a funeral your friend is hosting for her totally not a Tamagotchi. And you even do a fun little speech. The game has its style absolutely nailed. It feels like a fun 90s card game show, where everything from asking out your crush to saving the world completely depends on the outcome of a children's card game. Dude, you gotta help me make the perfect card for Danielle so she'll go out with me. Say no more, fam. I got you. They're gonna be holding hands by lunch. This game's style does a great job of getting you hooked and getting you invested in this world you're in. Where the game does falter, however, is in its movement and progression. The game is a lot of fun to play, but after a while, I felt like it started to drag on, especially because moving around in the game feels really slow. When the side quests pile up, moving around the map gets annoying because you're constantly moving from loading screen to loading screen on opposite ends of the school just to talk to people. You can skip this by using the map, but it doesn't show where your next part of your quest is. It just shows you if there's a quest segment in that room, which can be frustrating when you've collected a lot of side quests. But the side quests do have quite a good chunk of variety. A lot of them even have instances where you are trusted to get a rare card from one person and give it to another. But there's nothing stopping you from holding onto the card. and the game even calls you out on it if you do. It's a very interesting mechanic, and it really took me back to being in middle school and having entire social lives revolve around whatever hobby was popular at the time. I activate Angry Puppy and place one trap card face down and end my turn. Oh yeah? Well, I activated your mom last night and I put her in face down position. Oh! Oh, foolish Kaiba. You forgot about my trap card. Oh no! Not Magic Cylinder! That's right, Kaiba. My Magic Cylinder turns me into rubber and you into glue, meaning that whatever you say bounces off me and sticks onto you. What? No! So tell your mom to stop changing her lipstick colors. She's leaving rainbows on my... Overall, Cardpocalypse is a really fun 6 out of 10 game. I know that might seem a little low for all the good things I just mentioned, but as much fun as I had interacting with these characters and seeing how they interacted with each other and the monsters they were fighting, I really wish they had either cut down on the unnecessary side quests or found a better way to manage quests and moving around the school. Towards the end, I did find myself skipping a lot of dialogue, and a lot of the super tough challenge battles, which have a very playground accurate I only want to play with you if my champion can start in Mega Form kind of gimmick, felt more like a chore than a challenge. The game is fun and has style absolutely nailed, but you definitely don't need to rush out and buy this game ASAP. But I am glad that I finally got around to taking this out of my backlog and giving it a try. I bought it on sale once because I saw a random Redditor recommended it, and yeah, I'm glad I listened. Cardpocalypse definitely deserves a spot in your backlog on a good sale price. It's a fun nostalgia throwback that you can't miss if you grew up in the playground hearing rumors about Marilyn Manson and his missing rib. And if you want to see me experiment with more games in my backlog, please let me know. I have like over 200 games in my backlog, and making videos on them would definitely be a good incentive to give more of them a try. That being said, thank you all for giving this video a click. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Those daily logins, man. It's such an effective trap. Damn! I popped off!
What did it cost?
Everything.
And the cards all have very funny names, clever art, and every time you unlock a champion, they have a fun little intro.
Rex Machina! Tiny dog in a big machine. He wants to fight, cause he's in a fighting machine.
I don't know why I have a fantasy origami game that teaches you typing, but I do. I especially love the one-liner they offer you when you beat the final boss. These cards are just the beginning. My game isn't over yet. I know you are, but what am I? That doesn't even make any sense!
Da 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G.